Welcome to Denmark, a country often celebrated as one of the happiest places in the entire world. This is not just a reputation based on stunning landscapes or charming streets, but on something much deeper. Denmark has consistently been ranked among the very top in the World Happiness Report, and the reason behind that has as much to do with lifestyle and community as it does with breathtaking destinations. Imagine strolling through streets that once inspired the magical tales of Hans Christian Andersen. Imagine standing at a point where two seas meet, yet their waters refuse to mix. Imagine walking through castles where kings were crowned and decisions that shaped Europe were once made. Denmark is not simply a place on the map, it is an experience that weaves together history, culture, nature, and a modern way of living that many around the globe admire. This journey uncovers the charm, curiosity, and wonder of Denmark, from castles that appear to float on water, to vibrant cities where bicycles rule the streets, to natural wonders that feel almost impossible to believe. Every corner of this country carries a story. Denmark is more than just a destination. It is a glimpse into a way of life where balance, happiness, and tradition come together. So settle in, because the journey ahead will uncover castles, coastal towns, enchanting islands, and natural spectacles that leave a lasting impression. The secret of Danish happiness. Before exploring the sights, let's talk about what makes Denmark so extraordinary. Consistently leading in the global happiness rankings, the country offers free education, free healthcare, and a robust welfare system that ensures the well-being of its people. This is a society where quality of life is not a privilege but a priority, and where happiness is built on community, equality, and security. It is also the birthplace of one of the most beloved toys in the world, Lego. Since its creation in 1958, these iconic building blocks have inspired creativity for generations across the globe. In Denmark, play is taken seriously, not just as entertainment, but as a way to foster imagination and connection. Step into Copenhagen, and it becomes clear that this is a society built for people, not just cars. More bicycles are found on the streets than vehicles, and together, residents cycle more than 1 million kilometers every single day. Cycling here is not just a form of transport, but a lifestyle that reflects a commitment to sustainability, health, and community. And then there is the sea. With over 400 islands, Denmark has an unbreakable bond with the ocean. No matter where you are in the country, the coastline is never more than 50 kilometers away. The connection to the sea is woven into the culture and daily life, reminding visitors that Denmark has always been a nation shaped by the water. To bridge these waters, there is the Øresund Bridge, a masterpiece of engineering that connects Denmark with neighboring Sweden. Stretching 16 kilometers, it carries both road and rail traffic, and even includes a tunnel beneath the sea. Standing as one of the most impressive modern landmarks, it reflects the Danish ability to blend innovation with function in awe-inspiring ways. Frederiksborg Castle, a floating masterpiece. The first major stop takes us to Frederiksborg Castle, often described as one of the most iconic Renaissance structures in Denmark. Built in the early 17th century, this castle sits in such a way that it almost appears to float on the lake that surrounds it. The water creates a mirror-like reflection, turning the entire scene into a living painting. Wandering through the gardens feels like stepping inside a carefully designed work of art. Every hedge, fountain, and path tells a story of grandeur and beauty. This is not simply a fortress. It is a symbol of the country's history and resilience. After a devastating fire in 1859, it was rebuilt thanks to the generosity of J.C. Jacobsen, the founder of Carlsberg Brewery. His contribution preserved not only the castle itself, but the pride and heritage it represents. Inside, the castle is home to the Museum of National History, a treasure trove covering more than 500 years of Danish history. Portraits, art collections, and original furniture tell the story of monarchs, nobles, and the cultural journey of the nation. Frederiksborg was once the site of royal coronations, giving it a place of unique importance in Denmark's history. And then there are the Baroque Gardens, an attraction all on their own. Created in the 18th century, they offer mazes, fountains, and sweeping views that feel timeless. Located in Hillerød, just about 40 kilometers from Copenhagen, the surrounding town itself is worth exploring. With cobbled streets, cozy cafes, and inviting shops, the whole area provides a snapshot of traditional Nordic charm. Skagen, where seas refuse to mix. Travel north to Skagen, and nature stages a performance unlike any other. This is where the Baltic Sea and the North Sea meet, crashing together yet refusing to blend. On one side, dark and dense waters push forward. On the other, lighter and more turbulent waves resist. The line between the two is so distinct it feels like watching a natural painting unfold on a massive scale. Skagen is not only about this natural wonder. Its beaches, covered with fine white sand and framed by rolling dunes, are considered among the most beautiful in Denmark. Walking here offers a sense of peace and freedom that is hard to find anywhere else. The town itself is lined with yellow-painted houses with red roofs, maintaining the look of traditional Danish villages. Adding to the town's charm is a delightful surprise: the Teddy Bear Museum. Housing over 1,200 teddy bears of all shapes and sizes, some dating back more than a century, this museum is a nostalgic and heartwarming experience for both children and adults. It is a reminder that in Denmark, even small, playful details are celebrated as part of culture and joy. Copenhagen, a city of balance. The capital city, Copenhagen, is where tradition and modernity coexist in perfect harmony. Walking through its historic streets feels like stepping back in time, yet modern life thrives at every corner. The marble church, with its striking green dome, one of the largest in Europe, is a highlight. Construction began in 1749, but was only completed in 1894, and the result is nothing short of magnificent. Inside, the marble interiors shimmer with elegance, a testament to centuries of craftsmanship and dedication. Yet Copenhagen is more than monuments and churches. As the day fades, the city transforms. The neighborhoods of Vesterbro and Nørrebro pulse with live music, filling small bars and stages with local and international talent. The warmth and energy of these evenings create a community atmosphere that draws both locals and visitors into the rhythm of the city. Of course, no mention of Copenhagen would be complete without the Little Mermaid. Inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's famous tale, this statue sits quietly on the harbor. Though small in size, it carries a huge symbolic weight, embodying the blend of fantasy and reality that defines Copenhagen. It has become one of the city's most recognizable icons, and for many, a place of quiet reflection. Bornholm, the Sunshine Island. Off in the Baltic Sea lies Bornholm, known affectionately as the Sunshine Island. This charming island receives more sunlight than anywhere else in Denmark, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. Its landscapes include white sandy beaches, lush forests, and a coastline that captures the essence of tranquility. Bornholm is a haven for artists and travelers seeking inspiration. The island's light and natural beauty have drawn creatives for centuries. But it is not just about scenery. Bornholm is also a destination of flavors. Smoked herring, prepared in traditional smokehouses along the coast, is a local delicacy. Served with rye bread or potatoes, it offers a taste that combines freshness from the sea with generations of tradition. Small fishing villages dot the island, each offering cozy restaurants and breathtaking views. This combination of nature, cuisine, and culture makes Bornholm a place where every detail feels special. Ribe, the oldest town in Denmark. Step back in time to Ribe, the oldest town in Denmark, with a history stretching back more than 1,300 years. Walking through its cobbled streets feels like entering an open-air museum. Medieval buildings line the narrow pathways, carrying the stories of Vikings and early settlers. The Viking Museum is a highlight, offering artifacts that bring the era to life. Tools, weapons, jewelry, and clothing that reveal how the Vikings lived, traded, and fought. Ribe was once a vital Viking trading center, playing a key role in the foundation of what would later become the Kingdom of Denmark. The town is also home to Ribe Cathedral, one of the oldest cathedrals in the country. Its bell tower offers panoramic views of the town and countryside, a reminder of how history and beauty intertwine in Ribe. Møns Klint, Cliffs of Time. For one of Denmark's most breathtaking natural settings, head to Møns Klint. These towering white chalk cliffs rise over 120 meters above the Baltic Sea and were formed more than 70 million years ago. Their bright white faces create a dramatic contrast against the deep blues and greens of the water, leaving visitors awestruck. The cliffs are not only visually stunning, but also geologically significant. Fossils from the age of the dinosaurs are found here, making the area a natural treasure trove for scientists and enthusiasts. Along the trails, visitors often scour the beach at the base of the cliffs in search of ancient corals or ammonites, turning a walk into a journey of discovery. The climb to the top may be demanding, but the reward is unparalleled. The sweeping view across the Baltic, combined with the sound of crashing waves and the fresh sea air, creates a moment of pure connection with nature. For photographers, the cliffs are a dream, offering angles and perspectives that change with every step. Kronborg Castle, the home of Hamlet. In Helsingør stands Kronborg Castle, a Renaissance masterpiece and one of the most famous castles in the world. Built in the 16th century, it is forever tied to literature as the setting of Shakespeare's Hamlet. Stepping into its grand halls and stone corridors, it is easy to imagine the drama of the play unfolding within its walls. The castle once served as a strategic fortress, guarding the Øresund Strait, one of the most important naval routes of its time. Its immense towers still stand as symbols of Denmark's power during the era. Walking along the ramparts today provides stunning views across the sea, and on clear days, the coast of Sweden can be seen in the distance. This is more than a castle. It is a place where history, literature, and architecture merge to create an unforgettable experience. Funen Island and Egeskov Castle, the Garden of Denmark. Funen, often referred to as the Garden of Denmark, is an island of rolling fields, charming villages, and serene countryside. At its heart lies Egeskov Castle, one of the best preserved Renaissance castles in Europe. Built in the 16th century, it is surrounded by a water-filled moat, giving it the appearance of a fairy tale fortress. The gardens around the castle are meticulously maintained, with mazes, fountains, and vibrant flowers that burst to life in the spring and summer. Inside, exhibitions display the life and culture of Danish nobility, with armor, antiques, and historic artifacts. The island itself is a treasure often overlooked by visitors. Villages like Faaborg and Svendborg showcase colorful houses and peaceful cobbled streets, offering a glimpse into rural Danish life. Cycling or driving through Funen reveals landscapes that feel timeless, with hills and farms that embody the simplicity and beauty of the Danish countryside. Rømø Island, endless beaches and open skies. Rømø, located in the North Sea, offers a different kind of wonder. Known for its vast white sandy beaches, some stretches are so wide that vehicles can be driven right onto the sand. Few places in the world offer such a surreal experience. In summer, the beaches come alive with kite surfers and windsurfers who take advantage of the constant breezes. Beyond the thrill of water sports, Rømø is also a paradise for wildlife lovers. Migratory birds flock to the area, making it one of the best spots for birdwatching in the country. Its proximity to the Wadden Sea National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, makes it even more special. The park is home to vast mudflats teeming with marine life, attracting seals, birds, and other wildlife. Rømø is a place where nature feels limitless, where the horizon stretches endlessly, and where peace can be found in the sound of the waves. Lake Øresund, a haven of peace. North of Copenhagen lies Lake Øresund, the largest lake in Denmark, covering more than 40 square kilometers. Surrounded by dense forests and quiet trails, it offers a sanctuary for those seeking peace and connection with nature. The calm waters reflect the surrounding trees, creating scenes that feel almost magical. The lake is a paradise for birdwatchers, with countless species of ducks and migratory birds making it their home. Small boats glide across the water, offering moments of tranquility and views of untouched landscapes. Hiking and cycling trails wind around the lake, revealing its serene beauty from every angle. Whether at sunrise or sunset, Lake Arisu radiates a deep sense of calm that feels far removed from the pace of modern life. This journey through Denmark has uncovered much more than sights. It has revealed a country where happiness is built into the foundation of society, where history is preserved in castles and towns, and where nature is celebrated in every form, from cliffs and seas to forests and lakes. From the bustling streets of Copenhagen to the peaceful landscapes of Funen and Rømø, Denmark offers a harmony between modern living and timeless tradition. The wonders explored here are not just destinations, but reflections of a nation that values community, beauty, and quality of life. Denmark is consistently ranked among the happiest countries in the world, and now it is easy to understand why. Every castle, every coastline, and every village tells a story of resilience, joy, and connection. This small Nordic country is a place where the past and present live side by side, creating a future that inspires visitors from around the globe. If discovering the wonders of Denmark sparked your curiosity, remember to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss future journeys into fascinating destinations around the world. Share this adventure with friends who love exploring new cultures and stories. And in the comments below, share which destination in Denmark captured your imagination the most, whether it's the floating castle of Frederiksborg, the meeting seas of Skagen, or the timeless streets of Ribe. Every journey begins with inspiration, and perhaps the first step into Denmark starts right here.